Hello, guys. I had to go all the way over there to deal with some technical difficulties. So, sorry for starting so late. But since I haven't gone live on this channel, the server was acting like a jerk. Will be nice to say jerk. So, I don't have a ton of subscribers if you're new here, but I wanted to do a live anyway, just because I've been wanting to do a live. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a live. I kept on telling myself, you have to wait. You have to wait until at least 1,000 subscribers, which I knew was gonna take a long time, but I was like, nah, I'll just do it now. 28 subscribers, and I appreciate all of you, but I was like, I'm doing it now. I'm not waiting any longer. So I'm currently making this doily, if you can see it. But I'll be working on that as I just sit here and crochet. Maybe we'll talk a little bit, but as of now, that is what I'm doing. So I'm going to set all this up because it was set up, but then it turned off on me. So we'll see how that goes. Boom, 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 boom. It's a lot of work. This button. I always want to press analytics when I should be pressing. Whatchamacallit? I already forgot. So that's doing that. All right. I am muted so that I cannot hear myself. Now I'm thinking of that commercial. Treat yourself. All right. Everything looks good so far. Good, and things are working. I need to lower this so you guys don't hear it. There you go. But not muted because that's important. Okay. YouTube. YouTube is lovely. Since I'm a small YouTube channel, for those other YouTube channels that watch me, I was watching this, what's it called? This YouTuber the other day, and he was talking about how the algorithm does pick and choose, which I thought was surprising. Well, I had already thought it, but I had heard, no, it doesn't. It doesn't choose anybody. It doesn't do any of that. That's what I heard. But I had certain things happen on the other channel that I run to a bunch with my younger brother, Joaquin. And it was like it pick and chose what videos were good. And no matter what I did like what all the YouTube gurus said to do, except for like stick to one specific niche. That's the only one I didn't do. It just wasn't pushing us. And the second that we did one that was like a little bit like controversial to them, because we're like ADHD homeschooler Christians. So like the second that it was a little bit too much for them, we suddenly saw a decline, even though our last few videos were getting tons of views. Which, well, we've only got 60 subscribers right now, so it's not like a big drastic thing. But what I mean is like we were starting to like really rise little by little, and then suddenly it just stopped. So I don't know. But the guy was talking about how he was going back and forth with a Google support. And I say a Google support because it sounded, the person talking to him sounded like AI. But they were basically saying that the AI picks and chooses. I forgot that this mic is a lot louder. The headphones are. I'll just remember to lower it next time. But yeah, so the algorithm picks and chooses. And then if you do anything that they don't like, they just switch it. Or they lower your views, don't show you to as many people. And the guy that was talking to this AI, I'm almost positive that it was AI, was saying that the algorithm can only choose and they don't really have any authority over what the AI does. Nor can they tell you why you got in trouble. So it's really disappointing. Holy moly, this other channel's got a lot of things that need to be dealt with. Interesting. Yeah, I am looking at the other channel and suddenly it's just got tons and tons of notifications for absolutely no reason. Like a lot, a lot. But this is what happens when you don't go look at it for one day. Now you've got, oh, they just doubled on themselves. That's, don't you think that's weird when they just double for no reason? Holy moly, that is so many. Oh, that's pretty funny. People commenting to the stuff we make. Yeah, I knew it was doubling on itself. Okay. That makes me laugh. So, some people like your stuff, some people don't. So, that's about it. The YouTube algorithm is tricky. So, I am crocheting this doily, which I showed you. And I just like, I get along and I'm like, no, because I just wanted to finish. So I wanted to be very, very detailed. But then once I find a detailed one that I'm very excited about, I start doing it, and then I'm like, no, it's taking too long. But I should have already known it was going to take long because it's incredibly detailed. So I'll be happy with the finished project. But my current ADHD brain is like, no, please don't make me do this. And I'm trying to get myself to stick with only one project because I'm trying to finish these projects before somebody's birthday. Cannot tell you because they are a viewer. So, but maybe they're not viewing, so I don't know. Just trying to get along at this point. Okay, Cane Snake, you can ask something. We're waiting, Cane Snake, whenever you're ready. Hello. I don't think that was a question, though. I said yes, you could ask something. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Where's my chainsaw? I left it upstairs. Sorry. I don't bring my chainsaw when I crochet because I'm afraid it will cut the yarn. But that's okay, King Snake. Maybe next time I'll bring it to show you. At this point, I'm just trying to do all the back stitches and not forget. No, I forgot a chain. As I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying not to forget chains. I forget a chain. Wish I could like show it to you, but I can't really do both. Sorry. As we work around one chain and then a back double crochet. This is a double crochet. Well, then you can't properly crochet. Oh, Cane Snake. Listen, if you like to crochet with your chainsaw, then you absolutely can crochet with your chainsaw. But I do not crochet with my chainsaw. It's just a different type of crochet. And it's okay. Come on, stitches. Stitches. Gotta enunciate that just in case YouTube wants to get angry. Gotta tongue twist every now and then. My words don't come out quite like how I wanted them to. So, I'm doing this in reality Not only because I wanted to do a live, because I figured it would make me pay attention and finish quicker. Because then you get distracted and you're not really doing what you were supposed to be doing. So, somebody's working on it. Oh, hey, Keen Snake. Would you tell Joaquin that we got 60 subscribers on the other account now? Not sure how, but we did. We'll see how long Keen Snake takes to respond. I like to sing when I'm just sitting around, but I'm not a great singer, so I don't want to bore you peoples. But what do you guys like to do when you just sit around and crochet? If I'm doing nothing, I'll just like sit there and kind of sing. If I'm like just crocheting and needing to do something, I'm going to most likely watch some show or movie. But only like I only watch YouTube shorts because those I can watch and still pay attention to. Because anybody who crochets and tries to watch something knows that it's very hard to do both. But if I watch like YouTube stuff, I can like actually watch it. However, if I want to watch like a show or a movie, it needs to be one that I've already seen, like We Bought a Zoo or Heart and Souls, which are my two favorite movies. So that's what I watch. I used to watch Psych a lot, but I'm not supposed to, so I don't watch it, even though it's my favorite. And Cobra Kai, I watched some of Cobra Kai. I'd already seen some episodes, so those are the ones where I was crocheting. But once I got to the episodes I hadn't seen, I had to put it down. Cobra Kai is really good, guys. If you haven't seen it, it is a watch. Just watch it. Unless you're under 18, because there's some episodes that are not for younger children. But I would watch it with an adult if you are a child, because it is a good show. It's every now and then they're like, oh, well, yeah, it is adults making the show, so. But goodness, gravy is gone. I think it's typical of ADHD just to come up with beats for absolutely no reason. It just happens. Let's make sure I don't forget a stitch. Not one stitch. Now I'm thinking of Lilo and Stitch. I think that might be one of my favorite animated Disney movies, Lilo and Stitch. It might be. I can't think of any other one that would be my favorite as to compared to that. There's Lilo and Stitch. Rescuers were good. I liked the Rescuers, especially when I was younger. What else is there? Let's say what else is there, and there's like a ton of movies. Why are you screaming, King Snake? For attention, I guess. But the Lion Kings are good. I've just never been totally fond of them. So those are good movies, just not, you know. I think my favorite person was Nathan Lane. Timon. But again, holy moly, how far am I? You see? I was like over here or something, and I'm down to here. Sorry, I wasn't the center of attention for the last 2 minutes. Why I gave you the chance to reply and you did not. So just replying, you can be the center of attention. King Snake, what is your favorite Disney animated movie? Come on, King Snake. Don't be shy. I think mine is Lilo and Stitch. It would have to be Lilo and Stitch. I really don't think I can think of any others. So, King Snake. I don't know. I'm trying to remember other animated Disney movies. As if they don't have a ton of animated Disney movies, but. Let me think. What else is there that I would like to watch from Disney? Wreck-It Ralph's were okay. Okay, I'm letting you think. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Think about it, Cane Snake. The Lion Kings were good. The Rescuers were good. I liked Frozen, but I wouldn't say they were my favorite. Let me think. Oh, Cars were good, but again, I never really liked Owen Wilson in that series. And then he went from being a jerk to like being a nice person, but then like scolding a meter throughout the whole second movie. It was the second movie he was scolding him the whole time. When he was absolutely right the whole time. Anyhow, the Cars were good. Can't think of anything else that I like. I think my favorite animated movie would have to be Surf's Up. But if we're talking from Disney, Lilo and Stitch. Unless you can come up with another one that I haven't mentioned. The one where the man's doubled guts. Wait, what? The one where the man's disabled son is kidnapped, so he travels around the world to get him back. Nemo? You're talking about Finding Nemo? King Snake, only you would ever say it like that. Yeah, Nemo was okay. I was never a fan of Nemo. But that one, the way you said that reminded me of Bolt. Bolt was pretty good. Oh, Chicken Little. Chicken Little is a good one. Yeah, Chicken Little. I can't believe it's Nemo. Yes. Oh, King Snake. Yeah, so Chicken Little is a good one. Nemo is okay. I felt like Finding Dory was just more entertaining, which might be crazy to say. Boo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's a good movie. If I could just get the stitch working. Oh, there you go. I kept on forgetting some chains, but I fixed it, so we should be fine. There's always that lingering thought of, did I forget a chain backwards? I don't know. King Snake, are you a heavy metal person? I'm not, but your name sounds like you would be a heavy metal person. In a heavy metal band. That's just my hypothesis. King Snake is just typing away. Only so much your brain can think about. Oh no. I always want to do chains, but at the wrong spot. There you go, please. The other day I was crocheting this shawl. I finished it. But somebody was asking me about the shawl. And to show them, I pull a big loop so that it doesn't come apart. And then I put it on, show them, take it back off. And then I quickly just pull, because I left such a huge loop, it would have been fine. So, but as I'm pulling, he goes, "No, wait, don't pull that hard. You're gonna unravel your whole thing." And his worry made me laugh, because he has daughters that crochet, so he knew a little bit about crochet, which I thought was funny. But yeah, it's funny to me when people are like, people always call my crochet knitting, which most people do. In my life, most people do, but I don't really mind it, because they're always like, "Oh, you're knitting," but like it's enthusiastic. They're trying to be nice. So yeah, they made him a slip of the tongue, or they don't actually know the difference. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just mistakes. And then people get mad when people call you a little old lady. I think they're some people may be bullying, but the people that I know that say it are just being sweet. It's a term of endearment. Which the funny thing is that I like crocheting shawls, so I kind of look like a little old lady. Plus, I'm tiny, because that's just the hand I was dealt. So, tiny, my little shawls, because I love shawls, and cowls. Even though my mom don't get the cowls. My mom doesn't get the cowls, I should say. But the cowls, the shawls, and I'm crocheting a doily. To be fair, I'm making this doily for a person, so. But I do like making doilies because, wow, holy moly. Look, I'm almost done. Right here to here. That's craziness. That's what happens when you're just talking. You eventually almost get to the end. So, kind of did exactly what I wanted to do, which is make the time fly by. Yeah, so I look like a little old lady. I can't say little old lady without thinking of what's that character's name? Princess Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. And then I snuggle up like a little old lady. Most of my brain is movie quotes, which my followers know, because they have seen my shorts. To which my mom would say, "Why are there shorts on your YouTube channel?" And then I would just laugh because I know she's talking about pants, not shorts. She is very punny, and I like that about her. It's funny because most people get mad that I like puns. And they get mad that I laugh at puns because they say I'm encouraging that person. But I can't help it. I like puns. One time, I was at... Where was I? I was at a youth group. And the teacher, or youth pastor, I should say, put up his slides. In one of the slides, he wrote, "Why so serious?" That was it. That was all that said on the slide. It said, "Why so serious?" And obviously, you can't put that on the slide and not expect my brain to jump to Joker. So my brain did. So he's going through his slides, and I knew he was getting to the part where he was gonna have to talk about the importance of what he was talking about. But when he switched to the slide and all I saw was a "Why so serious?" I was dying. So he switches to the slide. I start dying. He looks at me confused because I'm like cracking up. He looks at me, stares, turns backwards, and then starts laughing because he knew what he was doing. He knew it. And everybody else is like, "Lily, stop laughing. Stop laughing." It's like, I can't help it. And then they were like, "Don't encourage him, please." And then the people who weren't telling me not to encourage him were still confused. And then they were like looking at me, looking at the screen, looking at me, and then saying it out loud to themselves, "Why so serious? Why so serious?" And eventually it clicked. Oh, okay. You can kind of see it from where I am. I can't really see if it's got the detail, but we shall see. So, I am here now. I made it. I made it to the end. So I have to see the next part now. Feel like Kermit. Yay. So I can't believe it's already been like 20 minutes at this point. I've been working on the railroad. Oh, this is looking so beautiful. I'm afraid that it's like curling up. I'm like really. Ooh, I am sorry, Mike. I'm afraid that it's starting to curl up, but I think it's gonna work out. Trusting the process. Trusting the process. Wonder how many YouTube videos I've watched while watching this. At least. What part is this? At least 15 because of the videos, the tutorials that I've been watching. The lady breaks it up into different videos. I need to hear this for like 5 seconds. so that I can make the thingamabob. Lady, you have to say it louder. Oh, I'm too loud now. Okay. Give me 5 seconds to fix this, please. There you go. There you go. Okay. No, I'm saying. There you go. Now I can hear this lady. If you want to know where the pattern is from, it's from CC Crochet. Crochet Bay Mandal Rug Doily. And I'm doing round 39 and 40 right now. Her patterns are absolutely gorgeous. And she's really easy to follow. So if you would like to make some of her doilies, you absolutely can. CC Crochet is the name of her channel. Where is this audio coming from? I thought I muted you. There you go. Now you are actually muted. Go ahead. Now I can hear her. I slip stitched. I did that. A chain. A what? Okay. Okay. No, wait. I need to go back because I ruined my stitch. All right, wait. I messed up. You have to wait 5 seconds. Thank you. Oh, she went around the stitch. That's important. Three chains. Go around that first one. Why am I so deaf? Because the reality is, I don't hear a thing. Also, the audio is kind of low, so. Gonna do this again. That's one. So she did it again. 2 more on that one. Okay. So a single crochet into the chains. All right. Okay. That's simple enough. Trying to talk so that it's not quiet on here, but at the same time I have to pay attention. So that's a pretty pattern. Pretty easy pattern to repeat. And the pattern is pretty, but not quite what I was trying to say. 2 double crochet around the post. Okay. I think I got it now. I've got it now. I can do that. I can do that. And if I ever hear I can do something, it doesn't matter what you say. You can. I just think of Robin Williams. I can do this. That's what my brain immediately jumps to. Because he's funny. My ear is hurting. For no reason whatsoever, I just decided to do so. I just decided it was most important to be hurting me right now. Ooh, yay. Okay, wait. I don't care what. That's how low the audio is. That the commercial sounds a ton louder. But that's okay. I shall be fine. I'll get through it. So. That was an accident. There you go, cucumber. There. So. We are doing that currently. Alright, so I did the single crochets. Now I have to do the double crochets around the posts. That should be easy enough. I'm thinking eventually that I could try out patterns that you guys want to like see be done to see if it's worth your time trying to make them. And then that could be some of the content you guys get. So if you guys have a pattern you want to try, but you're a little hesitant because you don't know if it's going to work or not, then you can ask me to do it. The only thing is I can't do paid patterns because I am broke and I do not have money for paid patterns. So sorry on that conclusion. Wait a minute. Go back. I only need one chain. See, I do too many chains or I do none at all. Let it be, crochet thing. So I'm going to go for about 30 minutes. It's almost 30 minutes now. But it's like 31 minutes. So we're going to go for a little bit. And then I'm going to film with my younger brother. Because we got a channel. I think I said that earlier. Hey, no, come back. Thank you. So, the thing with the lace is that if I hold it for too long, I start to get like the lines you get when you're wearing a what's it called, a hair tie on your arm for too long. It doesn't bother me at all, but then I'm like, oh, I'm holding this way too tight. Which is funny because this lady that I talk with sometimes, she tells me that my tension is like perfect, but she's like, how do you get it that perfect? And I'm like, I have a very tight tension. So it's not done on purpose. It's by accident. But since I'm so tight, you can't get any tighter. So, and therefore, the tension looks unpurposely beautiful. Which it is not. It's just an accident of how tense I am. So, just gonna keep going. Burn. Yeah, I got too many songs stuck in my head. Wait, how are you that big? Okay. So far, so good. All right, guys. So, I think I'm gonna get off now. Thank you, King Snake, for watching. And for all who watch after this is live, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day. And let me show you this before I leave. If I can flatten it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. It's gonna have to be washed a little bit because I do not think certain things work. But hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching today. And have a great rest of your day. Bye. Let me see if I can end stream from here. Can I do it? Did I do it? Yeah, I think I did it. Woo-woo. I think it's done.